So part three of this video. So it's really not really part two, but we'll see which one I title it as. So similar to what I exited the last video off saying, and I think again it's as true as it can be because I literally again just meditated on it again for the last minute. A lot of people, let alone a lot of kids, mental health is literally just as it's just as simple as just being willing to sit down with them and have open and real conversations about life, school, and sports. If you're willing to do that, then trust me, a lot of people will be on a lot better way. A lot of kids are driven to the edge because they feel like no one loves them, no one cares about them, and so on. Let alone the type of reason why as you grow older, a lot of kids, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. And I definitely would say the cycle of abuse is, I ain't gonna say it's hard, it's easy to cure because I don't think it really is. A part of me wants to say it's easy, but it really isn't. I don't think it is. But you definitely got to start somewhere with it, and I think that's one of the top reasons why I think we need school reform. We need to get more caring, charismatic people in our schools who actually know how to uplift and galvanize their students and actually, make their students want to learn, want to frolic, want to, be great, and so on. I think that, at least from the conversations that I've had, a lot of people, let alone a lot of the school reviews that I've read, a lot of, teachers, faculty, and staff in schools are doing the exact opposite of that. They're not charismatic. They're just a mean, evil, and they demonize their students at every single turn. And that's not right. That's not real. That's not rational. Let alone a lot of students, I do believe it starts at home with your home training. Obviously, that's why it's it's literally in the name, So it definitely starts at home with your home training. But then I also think that, we need to get more than just educators of academic subjects in our schools. We need to get people who also can teach morals, manners, dignity, character, humility, and respect. Stuff like that. Because trust me, exactly what we have in our schools is a symptom of neglect. When it comes to why these kids are always loud, rude, violent with each other, let alone violent with you, and more. We have to get more infrastructure in our schools. If we don't get more infrastructure in our schools, then our kids are going to keep on falling through the cracks. No matter how good your home environment, how good or bad your home environment might be, if you're if school is not tag teaming with that, let alone if they're not presenting a helpful, creative, constructive outlet to release stress and to, love life and to, have fun and be free, then what are you really giving kids in school? Think about it. Because that's why so many kids grow up thinking they don't need school, they don't need any academic sort of education, because it's like, what is, all, these different subjects of math and, and these bits of reading comprehension or even photosynthesis, mitochondria. They're thinking to themselves, and cells and yada, yada, yada. They're like, they're thinking to themselves, how is this gonna help me in what I want to do? Let alone how's it gonna help me get a fire job, build a family and stack paper. That's what a lot of kids are, especially in today's day and time. I think a lot of kids are absolutely thinking to themselves is how is that gonna help me do all that stuff and probably even more. And I do believe, God, my judge of win is, you can take it God first as you need to and you want to. Hopefully you learn something beautiful, constructive from it. But I definitely think that I'm not the smartest in the world, but I definitely know, some bits and pieces here and there of how we can grow, we can get better, and we can really learn from each other, and so on. And a big part of that is that, we definitely need school reform in some type of way, let alone, I think, all the type of ways that I just named. We need to get people in there that not just know how to teach their subjects, but also know how to, once again,